Hey everybody, this is Robot here from Vespa Motorsport and ScooterWest.com here in San Diego, California. We're the premier dealership for the Vespa scooter in San Diego, California. If you're interested in purchasing a scooter, of course, give us a call. We'll help you out. Here I have the latest and greatest from Vespa. And I mean the latest and greatest, because these are my favorite color schemes currently of the Vespa series. These are now the 2021 series of both the HPE 300 Vespa and also the Sprint. What's special about them? You probably saw it in the title of this video. They are called the Racing 60s color scheme. And pretty much they're just an appearance package on top of a standard Sprint or a 300 Super HPE. I've done several videos in the past covering how these perform and what they do and all the bells and whistles, but these are a new appearance package, and I think Vespa has nailed it with this appearance package. So I'm going to cover the Sprint and all the small changes that they've done to make these things the special Racing 60 series. For the Racing 60s 300, check out my other video. So the 60s inspired Sprint Racing 60s comes in two different flavors, both in the Verde Bosco and the Intense Bianco. Probably said that wrong, my Italian's horrible. So the Racing 60s Sprint is available in two different engine configurations, both the 50cc 4-stroke fuel injected model and the top dog 150cc fuel injected model. The big difference is the price, the 50cc being $41.99 and the 150 model being $57.49. What do you get out of the 150? Of course, you get a top speed of close to 70 miles an hour. In many markets, the 50cc makes more sense because you could drive with it with a limited license or a car driver's license, and those typically top out about 35, maybe even 40 miles an hour. So start with the Bianco Innocenza model. This is just the regular white or Bianco color that's been found on the Vespa for several years now, but has the dragon red horn cover with the vinyl racing stripe, and down the front fender it's got the double red stripe with the very tasty gold stripe. I really like the gold stripe. It just really pops. I don't know, it just, the contrast of going to white red with the matte black trim. FY, all the black trim is pretty much identical to the Note version, which is the black on black trim version of both the Sprint and also the GTS 300. What is extra special about these scooters is the first time they've used a gold wheel on the Vespa. That's the standard Sprint wheel, but in a gold metallic powder coat finish. It looks great. I've always liked gold wheels, kind of accents just the regular plain Jane black and silver wheels that you see on nearly everything in most Vespas. You see the black Note trim on the leg shield edge. It's got the 45 degree diagonal triple stripe right there, again with the single gold and the double red. Moving on to the rear, you can see it's got the Note grab handle, the black surround on the LED taillight, pair of red stripes, and the gold accent. And of course, everybody's asking, can you get the sticker kit yet? Not just yet. Of course, our web store, ScooterWest.com, we'll get them when we can get them. It usually takes a little while until we can get the spare parts for these scooters, so you can certainly make your own Racing 60s out of whatever color scheme you have. Something to think about if you already have a Vespa. But if you're looking to buy a new Vespa starting in July 2020, these are 2021 models. Like I said, $100 premium for this trim package, and I think it's well worth it. And even though you can call it a parts bin scooter, pretty much standard colors and standard parts that are out of the standard palette that Vespa builds scooters from, I think they did a very tasty job putting this together. So the seat is a different pattern compared to the regular Sprint seat. It's got the stripes that are molded in, very much like the Yacht Club edition, except for it's in this pretty wonderful matte finish vinyl, and of course the classic white piping that Vespa's been doing for several years. And moving on to the special edition badge. Very cool, kind of a metallic aluminum badge, Racing 60s, and that badge is included with any of these trim packages, whether you buy the green, the Verde, or the Bianco version, and across the board also to the GTS 300 Racing 60s. So the classic British racing green with a hint of metallic in it. They call this color Verde Bosco. It was first introduced on the 2020 Vespa Touring, both in the Primavera and the GTS Touring. It's a very cool color. I really like the flakes in it. It looks wonderful in the sun. I can tell you the camera doesn't do justice for it, but you can see some of the metallic in the paint. Looks really nice, especially with the contrast of the yellow. The gold doesn't quite pop as well on the green as it does with the white, but still looks absolutely excellent. The gold sprint wheel, and then it's carried on with the yellow horn cover, all the Note trim, and similar treatment to the rear as well, with the stripes on both the left and right cowl and going down the tail. So there you have it. There's Robot's quick review of the new 2021 Vespa Racing 60s in two different flavors. You got the Sprint 50 and 150, along with the top dog there, the Racing 60s HPE Vespa GTS 300. If you're interested in these scooters, feel free to give our showroom a call, 619-280-1718, extension 604. If you're looking to buy cool accessories to accessorize your scooter, check us out at scooterwest.com. And of course, if you liked my video, helped you make a decision, and I'm telling you, it is worth the $100 premium to get this trim level. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, this is Robot here from Vespa Motorsport and Scooter West.